Hey guys, Billy here. I wanted to go over the patch notes for Stalcraft, because right now they're only in Russian, but I'm pretty sure that Expo will release the English version of their patch notes at some point, and I imagine it'll be pretty soon after I upload this video. That being said, I'm not used to making this kind of content, so if how I did it doesn't make much sense, I apologize, but I also kind of missed a few points or misunderstood some things because I translated it from Russian. So when Expo releases their English version, I will most likely do a more coherent video, something that makes a little more sense. The Arena of Slavs is over, but that doesn't mean you can't progress your Battle Pass. You can now earn Battle Pass points in the open world by clearing dens, or by defeating new bosses in each location. You will get a guaranteed amount for completing these events, but you will also find season points amongst the loot that you get from clearing the dens. So like you open it and your crafting materials are there, you'll also find at least one season point unpacked there. You'll turn the season, oh my gosh, okay. You will turn these in at the exchanger. You'll click on the two arrows making a circle, scroll down, and then there you'll find where to redeem your season points. You need a total of 40 for one level. Additionally, there are new daily and weekly challenges. The ones for the arena are gone now, so now it's stuff that you can do out in the open world. I will cover the balance changes to weaponry whenever Expo releases their English version, because I can't read their sheet because it's in Russian. But I will try to go over some of the things that I can understand from translation. They nerfed speed artifacts, from what I can understand. Being shot slows you down by a max of 1%, and heavy bleeding also causes a slow effect of 1%. I could be wrong about this. I could have totally misunderstood all of that, but that's what I gathered. And once Expo releases their English version, I will most likely rectify any mistakes. Also, most weapons have received a damage increase, but also a increase in vertical recoil, sway, and a longer ADS time. Something I didn't quite understand, the stabilization parameter was removed from most silencers and given to some flash hiders and what they call handles, which I assume are grips. Let's see. Another thing I also kind of had trouble with is they say Gauss rifle ammo and all AP rounds had their stopping power increased by reducing damage absorption strength, possibly related to plates, and adding a minus 2% speed debuff when equipped. I'll probably pull up a video here, but when they mention the minus 2% speed debuff, they do show equipping an armor plate, so I don't know if equipping armor plates causes a speed debuff in any way. The devs also changed prices to consumables because they thought that some prices did not fully reflect the importance of unlocking them. So prices all around have changed to better show their performance characteristics and gameplay value. Prices will also now be the same at all bases, and players will get a permanent 2.5% discount on original prices when players reach a certain level at different bases. I don't know what level that is, because as I've said a million times before, if something doesn't make sense or I don't clarify something, it's because the video was in Russian and I'm just doing my best to bring out what information I can in English. They also fixed the time limit on sub-faction goods at the exchanger. Now it actually shows the time left and amount that you have left that you can buy on those materials. If you've had your HQ radio turned off, I'd recommend turning it back on at least for a little bit, because they updated some of the tracks for the radio. They've added new music. Also, discount coupons for armor are now applicable to backpacks and containers. On a sad note, Proto-Cluster events in Rostock, Army Warehouses, and Path of Fools have received a nerf to their filler resources. The nerf was intended to make northern drops more meaningful because Proto-Clusters in Rostock, Army Warehouses, and Path of Fools were apparently too lucrative for how close they were to Rostock. I know this video was a little bit short and there were some points that I probably missed, and I apologize for that. I will leave a link to the patch notes video in Russian from Expo's main page. Thank you guys for watching. I apologize if some of the points weren't very clear. I watched the patch note video released by Expo themselves in Russian, as I've said before. I'm just a pleb that only speaks poor English, so when they release the English version of the patch notes, I'll make another video, hopefully making some points more clear. Please go show Expo support on their channel, and good hunting, Stalker.